Hello everybody and welcome back to Space Engineers, where today I'm going to be looking at suspension. Yes. Suspension in this game is a little bit meh, I would say. It works and it does its job, but it's not, I don't particularly like it. It's limited. It's limited of what it can do. It has such a small rate of travel, it's kind of annoying. So I've designed some sort of systems to enhance that, should I say. As you go along, they'll get more and more complex. And we also have a test track here. Just sort of some bumps and bits just to sort of show off what each particular vehicle can do. So these two vehicles here are just plain old vanilla, probably what you would build as standard. So here's a little 4x4 and here's an 8x8. Each vehicle is going to have a quick overview. These ones not too much because, you know, it's base game, but then I'm going to show off over there. So let's copy this one. Right. Let's go onto this nice test track. Don't know why it's vibrating so much. Right, there we go. So this is your vehicle, all well and good. Imagine you're going over some bumpy terrain. See, it works. Yeah, it's alright. Can do it. You can see here the wheels are staying off the ground for quite a long time, which is a little bit annoying. Here, yep, your wheels aren't really on the ground at all that much, but it made it, and it probably could. Rough terrain, sure. Is it the most smooth of rides? No. And a high rate of speed, can it really do it? Oh, simple answer, no. So yeah, we're just gonna leave that there and move on to the next one. So this is literally the exact same vehicle, just 8 wheels instead of 4. So we'll mess about with this one for a little bit. Don't worry, they get better further on we go, trust me. Okay, so this one, a little bit bigger, and you'll notice immediately something like a 4x4, it's four pieces of contact, so it's not too bad. But when you go to something like an 8x8, they look cooler, but as you can see, look how much the wheels lift off the ground. It's just absolutely insane. It turns into a 4x4 for most of the time, and the rest of your wheels are just free spinning. You can see, it still works, but it's, yeah, if you were on a different surface and you were needing traction, this vehicle, I'm afraid, would not do it. Yeah, I'm just going to go fast and reverse as well. See, this vehicle's much heavier. We can do it. Look how much it's not very stable. It's fairly stable, but you know what I mean. It's not the smoothest of rides. So then we'll move on to my first attempt at making a sort of sway arm, shall we say. So as you can see here, we've got 2 smaller suspensions resting the wheels on this arm. And essentially, this arm here, see these 2 blue arms? They're on a free bearing right here. This rotor is turned off, so it's just completely free spinning. It can do whatever it wants. And the only way it'll move with the terrain or whatever, and these two wheels on each bit, they keep it somewhat stable. So we'll see how this vehicle does on the test track. Now this is when somehow this vehicle doesn't actually be able to drive on it, and this whole video is ruined. Nah, it should be good. So there is one thing I have to say before we show off these too much. You do need a script for this. You're going to need some kind of wheel controller script, due to the fact that these wheels are on a subgrid. So once you have something like that running, you can just literally use it with WASD all fine, and it's fine. Yeah, look at this. You can see these bits aren't too bad. You'll probably see it a lot more here. It's got a lot more free movement. and all of the wheels. Actually, okay, at the end there, that wheel wasn't at contact. But you can see the whole arm, this whole arm can twist. So it can like go like that, or it can go like that. And yeah, works well. I guess might as well do the fast speed test again. Oh. Not the smoothest, but this one actually didn't flip, so that's impressive. So then I made version 2 of the same vehicle. You'll see the main difference is you'll see here the suspension is at the same height of the arm and the wheels are at the top, so it has no extra movement, where this one you can see the arm of this suspension is higher up, and so this means when the arm tilts up, this suspension has a lot more free movement. Yeah, let's copy this one and see how this does. Now this one, yeah, because due to that one change, it should have a lot more movement in its wheels. And if I sit in a right seat, it might actually work. Alright, so let's see how this goes. Oh, hello, Joe. He's apparently joined the world. As you can see, works pretty well. All the wheels always stay in contact with the ground. Try to show some good angles. It just allows it to go over pretty much all terrain really smoothly. I've lowered down the speed for these ones just to sort of show them in the demo. Yeah, I'm really happy with this one. Of course, you'd probably be driving on just the actual voxels, but yeah, in some places I know it can get quite rough. So yeah, I built this for that exact reason. What are you doing? Crazy man. Okay, so the next design, same thing, but it's an 8x8. So it's using the exact same arms as on here, but it's just as an 8x8 vehicle. So we'll copy this one onto the test track and see how this one does. So keep in mind that the other 8x8, because of its wheels, it couldn't stay in contact with the ground all the time. Remember, it was having a issue with all wheels because it was just hover. Let's see how this one does. Still a little bit of issue, but I would say that's a little bit better. Still a bit rough. You see, they're not staying off the ground all the time, but they're doing better. Certainly doing better than just base vanilla. That is literally just due to way more movement. So that's that wheel sort of setup. You know what? Fine, I'll do fast reverse again. Whee! Oh my god. Yeah, this one's gone. But it's very sort of stable in the sense of these small wheels are never going to fall off the actual vehicle, so the suspension's pretty solid. Apparently Joe's driving this vehicle, which is fair enough. Now this is using an actual different mechanism to all the other designs. This particular one is, if you look at the colours, you'll see we've got section 1 and then we've got section 2, so the blue, and that's because this back half can pivot. That means these two can rotate at different angles, and then these yellow ones are piston arms. So you'll see there's a rotor here and it's on a bar, which means these wheels can go up and down. So it should have a decent amount of free movement, which we can again show off. So as you can see, nice free movement, all pretty good. I completely missed this bit. Yep. There we go. You can see the back twisting contour to the rest of the train. Yeah, this one really good. This is by far the best way to have all your wheels in contact with the ground, especially for an 8x8. Fact is, you could put the module, this sort of blue module with the wheels, you could put that on the front as well. You could put as many as you wanted on the, like, stack them all up, but it works really well. And I'm happy with all them. Yeah, just wanted to, again, as usual, these videos are just designed to show off different mechanisms and see what you can make. So you can see these are just demonstration builds. They're nothing special, but of course, some of these 8x8s, you could turn them into cool rock crawlers for how much movement they have. You could build a big chassis and make it really cool, or you could build these sort of vehicles in large grid. Make whole roaming bases like this. I just think they're really cool. So yeah, Joe seems to like it as well. So yeah. Again, that's all I was gonna show you off for this video. So yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. If you did like it, please consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel if you're new. What on earth has he just spawned in? Stop it. No. No. But yeah, and if you want to, you can join our Discord, which has a load of people on it, all people who like Space Engineers and the whole content around that stuff. So if you want to talk to some people, get some ideas or inspiration other than from me, feel free to join it. Link will be in the video description. But yeah, like I say, that's all from me today. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next video. Bye!